चोरी ये पकड़ी गई कि लास्ट टाइम हम लोग अपना चार्जर यहाँ पे छोड़ के चले गए थे, तो भाईजान छोड़ गए थे यहाँ पे चार्जर। जब हमने पूछा अच्छा यहीं पे तो था, बैग में नहीं है, इधर नहीं है, उधर नहीं है, वो ये नहीं बताते कि मैं छोड़ के चला गया था, तो वो ये बताते हैं कि ये स्ट्रैटेजी बड़ी अच्छी है, ठीक है ना। हाँ, बहुत अच्छी स्ट्रैटेजी है। मतलब फर्ज करिए आपने किसी के पैसे देने हैं, वो कहे भाई वो मेरे पैसे जो आपने देने थे, अच्छा दे नहीं दिए थे, अभी तक दिए ही नहीं हो यार, हैरत हो रही है, आपने भी नहीं याद कराया, मुझे तो लगता है दे दिए थे। तो ये स्ट्रैटेजी बड़ी अच्छी होती, चीज नहीं मिल रही ना, अच्छा नहीं मिल रही, इधर ही रखी थी एंड ऑल दैट। अभी इस अलमारी में से बरामद हो गया वो चार्ज। रिकॉर्डिंग अब स्टार्ट करती। अच्छा हाँ चलो एफर्ट दुनिया नू दसना, ठीक है। अच्छा जी, once your speaking part 2 is over, examiner will take the topic back from you. They don't allow you to actually keep it with you. Pencil, paper, everything will go there, and the paper which you use to make some notes, they will throw it to the dustbin. They will not check it. It's not that examiner will see, so don't write your mobile number on the paper, okay, and tell the examiner call me after 11 p.m. Something like this. So speaking part 2 over. Now speaking part 3 is called follow-up questions. In this part, examiner will ask you some extended questions which are related to the cue card. If the topic of the cue card is describe a city you would like to visit, in part 3 they will ask you extended questions. Why do people move from villages to cities, right? How do you think cities are better than villages, right? City life, city is better and all that. So in speaking part 3, examiner has 5 categories of questions. First of all, they will ask you about your opinion. They will ask you, do you think, do you believe, in your opinion, right? In your point of view. So first question they may ask you that is about your opinion. Second, they will ask you questions about advantages. What are the benefits of living in a large city? Right? So they will ask you the benefit, and whenever they ask you benefits, important point, you need to use signposting. First of all, the main benefit is you enjoy latest facilities if you live in a city. Secondly, city life is full of opportunities. So if you live in a city, there is career growth over there. And finally, so this is called signposting. Firstly, secondly, finally, whenever they ask you a question with what, so you think answer is in 2 to 3 parts, you can use this first of all, secondly, finally, additionally, moreover, and all that. So they will ask you advantages, then they will ask you disadvantages, then they will ask you comparison. How is life better in a city as compared to the village? So comparison of 2 things in the present, right? How has city life changed as compared to 20 years ago? Now 20 years ago past, and now present. So like this they will ask you, okay? So comparison is very, very common. And last one is prediction. What is prediction? Do you think people will continue to migrate to cities in the future? Now this is prediction. You need to predict. Yes, I think so, because already this has started to happen. So I think after 5 to 10 years, more and more people will live in the cities, and I think villages will wipe out, or villages will actually villages will turn into cities, or they will become the part of cities in the future, something like this. So these are 5 questions. Now how to answer speaking part 3 question. In speaking part 3, because questions are advanced, this is the highest level, they check your band score 7, 8, 9. So sometimes it is possible that you do not understand the question. In that case, you are going to ask the examiner to repeat the question, and it's normal. Right? If you don't understand the question, say, please repeat the question. Examiner will repeat the question and then try to answer. And when examiner is asking you the question, do not repeat the question after the examiner. Like, some students say, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? My favorite color is black. Now, examiner asks you, what do you do in your free time? What do you do in your free time? In my free time, I do this, and examiners don't like this thing. So don't repeat the question after the examiner. And if you do not understand the question, just ask the examiner to repeat the question. And even they can elaborate the question as well. In speaking part 3, if you say, I do not understand this question, will you please elaborate this? They will elaborate the question. And it is not your listening test. It is your speaking test. So if you do not understand, that is related to listening. Okay, so examiner may change the question, may ask you a different question, or examiner will repeat the question, and like this you have to answer. So altogether, in speaking, keep in mind, Examiner may ask you countless questions, and sometimes these questions may irritate you as well. But you have to stay with the examiner till the end of your speaking test. Staying with the examiner till the end of your speaking test, what does it mean? It means show interest, answer every question with a smile on your face, and you have to be active and alert while answering all the questions. Don't think, why so many questions? Right? One of my students from Indian Punjab, he had a speaking test and examiner asked him more and more questions, and as he was Punjabi, he said, I thought inna ne mainu rishta dena hai." So you don't need to take it like this, right? You just need to answer every question. If in part 3 they ask you 5 to 10 questions, 15 questions, examiner wants to decide your bench score, because examiners are under pressure. At times, if they do not give, for example, one examiner gives you 6 band, whereas actually you deserve 7 band. So that examiner will be asked upon, because there are 2 speaking examiners. One who's conducting and one is going to recheck your speaking. Okay, so you need to answer every question with full interest. Don't just think that why so many questions. Don't just think my teacher said 5 questions in part 1, now they are asking me 10 questions. Why is that? No. Go on, be friendly, have good facial expressions, answer in a friendly way, elaborate your answers, and you will be able to get your good bench score, right? Thank you.